Please take a moment to watch this short, informative video. Then you can move on to my virtual open house and select from the camera icons to look wherever you like. Welcome to 30 Pisgah Road, located on the eastern flank of the Berkshire Hills at Norwich Lake in Huntington, Massachusetts. This 114-acre property is one of the less developed lakefront properties of any size in western Massachusetts. That makes it a rare opportunity for you to sculpt your own multi-residence family vacation retreat in the popular Berkshire Hills. The property is located at the southeast end of Norwich Lake, a beautiful 120-acre spring-fed lake, active with water skiing and sailing throughout the summer. Spring-fed brooks flow through the lower elevations of the property. One runs alongside the 7/10 of a mile-long driveway leading downhill from the town road. The streams join to feed into the lake along the property boundary at the lakefront. Currently, the property has a single 3-season cottage located at the lakefront, and you'll be able to look all around the cottage and waterfront in just a moment at my virtual open house. But the value of this property is not found in the beautiful cottage alone, but rather in how the land's unique attributes and potential for subdivision make it your best choice for your family waterfront retreat. Before the current driveway was constructed, the lakefront cottage was accessed via a right-of-way that crossed a butter's property. That old road, although currently impassable by car, could be inexpensively restored to serve as a driveway or a double driveway to access new home sites, well recessed from the town road, which runs along the northeastern ridgeline of the property. There's over 3,000 feet of town road frontage, and because the town requires only 200-foot frontage, you have more than enough latitude to lay out 6 to 8 abundantly sized secluded lots. Imagine your children, grandchildren, and guests enjoying the lakefront setting with you, but then retiring each evening to their own cottage, each with its sense of seclusion along the eastern ridge. Over recent decades, the use of the land as a tree farm has blocked some of the views from the ridge. So, to give you a sense of what sort of views might be attainable from those upland lots, I'm going to step back in time. Well over 100 years back, when the town road was a section of the stagecoach road connecting Boston with Albany, this property's eastern ridge was home to the Mountain Air Inn, and the view was captured in this postcard image to promote the inn. If we line up the Google Earth and then drop down for a low-altitude view towards the lake, we see a similar image of the lake, and you get your first sense of the property's downsloping topography. For a somewhat better sense of the gradient in Google Earth, if we can start at the approximate location of the old inn and draw a line towards the lake below, we get this elevation profile, showing an elevation change of about 275 feet. Of course, the accuracy of any Google Earth elevation profile is informal and may differ from the actual profile, and it is important to note that the center section of the property contains obvious wetlands. Modern wetlands protections will impede your ability to recover the complete extent of the historical view. However, if the center section of the property is maintained under its current use as a tree farm, then the taller trees can be regularly harvested to improve your view from the eastern ridge. To assure that the land along the ridge can support septic systems, 3 percolation tests were conducted in 2013, one adjacent to the old inn location. All perk tests passed. No further tests were done because you will no doubt want to install septic systems in locations of your own choosing. The perk test results, as well as a wetlands overview report, are made available at the virtual open house. The 3-season lakefront cottage sits gently upslope from a level, grass, expansive recreation area by the waterfront. The cottage currently has a bath and a half, 3 bedrooms, and an expansive living area in an open floor space design with large windows, admitting abundant sunlight. A perk test just adjacent to the cottage is scheduled for early July, which will clarify options for your expansion of the cottage itself. Of course, if this property also had 1,000 feet of waterfront, it would have long ago been carved up into small lots and sold off. But the good news is that the 200 feet of waterfront that your family will share actually does feel like more than 1,000 feet. And why is that? Firstly, you will not see any of your neighbors' cottages to the north on the way to yours. Instead, you will wind down your secluded driveway to your lakefront cottage, where a buffer of foliage hides the homes to the north. The curved shape of the waterfront offers an unexpected degree of visual seclusion. You would have to go to the furthest corner of your waterfront before the docks of the neighbors to the north become visible. As this sightline from the center of your level, grass waterfront area shows, the closest dock visible to the north is over 1,100 feet away, and the curvature of the waterfront blocks the closer docks from view. To the west, your neighbor is a Christian camp. Their raft, floating over 200 feet away, marks the start of another parcel, but their beach recreation area is entirely hidden from sight. Beyond it, their lengthy stretch of waterfront leads the eye over 600 feet away, before docks, one after another, begin to pop out in the crowded manner more common to waterfront properties on the market. Along with visual seclusion, there are few lakefront properties on the market that can boast a sandy, gradual, sloping lake bottom. Only a foot or two deep as you step in along its southern section, it's perfect for children's play. Yet along the northern section, starting close to the arrow, it is sufficiently deep for docking a powerboat. And that would be your raft, located where the gently sloping bottom invites you into the water little more than 6 feet deep. Summing up the unique synchronicity of qualities of this property, the sense of seclusion starts as you wind down the unusually long 7/10 of a mile driveway. The 100 acres feels like a property of unlimited size. As you arrive at the waterfront curvature and the undeveloped nature of the neighboring camp combine to create the feeling of near-perfect seclusion along an expansive lakefront of your own. Throughout the summer, your family and guests will have the feeling of sharing over a quarter of beautiful Norwich Lake with only the one neighboring camp. Opportunity is fleeting, and this is obviously a rare opportunity. You can have the vacation retreat compound of your dreams, over 100 acres of seclusion, to subdivide as you see fit into ridgeline lots, and a lakefront to share, which offers visual seclusion, a smooth sandy bottom, and lends itself to swimming, boating, and relaxation. And as icing on the cake, the cultural oasis of western Massachusetts, Northampton, is only 20 minutes away, with world-class restaurants without the world-class prices, ample concert venues and art galleries, shops and restaurants. Northampton is a destination in itself. So, if you're looking for a property that has potential to evolve into the multi-home family vacation compound of your dreams, a property you can craft your way for the enjoyment of generations to come, this is the opportunity you've been looking for on beautiful Norwich Lake. If you like what you've seen, then from your computer you can attend my virtual open house. There you will be able to choose from over 80 images to look wherever you wish, and remain oriented as you select where next to look using floor plan-based photo navigation. And as you look around at will, I'll be speaking to you about the more detailed aspects of the home's systems and amenities. You'll even find an interactive space planner that will allow you to see how your furniture will lay out in your new home. So, when you're ready for a more extensive visit, click the button below this video to visit my virtual open house. I'll see you there.